Let me tell you about this movie called Mercury Rising. I had never seen it, I'd never even heard about it, but it just so happened that while at a family reunion, I had a few moments to come back up to the condominium that we were staying at to grab a sandwich, and the TV was on, and there was this movie that was starting, and the title caught my attention. It was a movie in the late 90s called Mercury Rising. So of course, my daughter says that, you know, I'm always talking about Mercury. So when I saw this title of the movie, I just thought, oh, it's interesting, I wonder what this is about. The movie is about an autistic child that breaks the National Security Code's database, and the government is after this child. They're trying to kill the kid, and the kid is autistic. Now, why would they come up with a title like Mercury Rising? Now, let me tell you, that just made me sound like one little coincidental point, but I watched this movie, and I made a list of how many truths were in that movie, but that are considered myth in the medical profession. There were over 200 points that were made in that movie. Somebody knows the truth and knows it high up in the entertainment industry and was able to actually send us a message, almost a coded message. For those that understand, they will see the truth. Mercury Rising is the name of the movie, yet Mercury had nothing else to do with it. It's the name of the movie, Mercury Rising, autistic kid. I have said since 2000 that these children are the more intelligent of their peers. They are higher from a cognitive standpoint, from a raw cognitive processing ability standpoint. They are far more superior than their peers. Now, this child breaks the code. The government's after him. I'm thinking to myself, you know, what's going on over here? I mean, I'm watching this movie and I'm just amazed at this movie going, what's going on over here? That every hair in the back of my neck was standing straight up. There were scenes in that movie where Bruce Willis actually walks out of the intensive care unit and he's talking to this nurse who's getting ready to walk into the intensive care unit, and this child, the hero of the movie, has been injured, and Bruce Willis makes a comment to the nurse. He goes, what's wrong with him? Doesn't he understand? And the nurse responds, that's the problem. He understands everything. Now let me tell you, that is the truth. These children understand everything. But you talk to any nurse or any doctor in the conventional realm, they say that these kids don't understand anything. They want to institutionalize these kids. Yet in the movie, the nurse says he understands everything, which is the truth, but you talk to any nurse that deals with autistic kids, they don't think the kids understand anything. So there were subtle points throughout the entire movie that show that more than just parents and some isolated doctors that have big mouths like myself, some of my other colleagues, besides us, there's a huge group of people that know, that are in the power position, but they haven't come out and maybe blatantly stated it. So I want you to go watch that movie, Mercury Rising. Believe me, it'll be more than entertainment for you.